Hi everyone, welcome to Art with Tracy Anne. In today's video we'll be drawing some flowers and I'll show you how to create a three-dimensional effect. The inspiration for this tangle comes from my garden. I have a weed called field bindweed, otherwise can be known as morning glory, and it's a twisting vine that strangles just about every other plant in my garden. It does, however, have a beautiful flower. I'll be using those materials for this drawing, so we'll start by doing the 4 dots in each corner and then joining them to create the border. For the string, we'll be creating some flower shapes, but when I draw these flower shapes, I'm not going to be drawing in the petals, just really the outline, like a silhouette of the flower. Using my micron pen, I'm now going to do a curve in the center. Actually, it's more like a smile shape. Then I'm going to create some stripes. So I'll start from each edge, and as I draw these stripes, I'm doing 2 at a time. That way, when we finally color them in, I know that I'll have an even amount of stripes when I get to the end of it. The ones at the front of the flower, I'm going to do a little bit wider than the ones at the back. So now that I come to the back side of that flower, see how I'm drawing these stripes a little bit more narrow than the ones at the front. The ones at the front are wider because they're closer to us. And once I've drawn all of these in, then I can start with the colouring. In the background, I'm going to do a tangle. It's a bit of a variation on Sand Swirl by Carrie Hewen. And instead of aura-ing from that little twirly bit at the top, I'm doing an aura around the whole thing. I'm just going to add a little bit of shadow to that back side of the flower, just coming from the center. Then blend it in with a tortillon. Now I'll just add some stamens using a white gel pen. My ink's still a little bit wet, so it's not showing up very well. I might come back and touch that up later. I can add some highlights to the flower with some white charcoal pencil, just a little bit around where the flower folds over. I'll add some shadows in the background where the shapes overlap. I recreated this design on my iPad in Procreate and then uploaded it to Society 6. And these are some of the products with that design on them. I'll leave a link to my Society 6 page down below. If you want to learn how to use Procreate, I do have another video. I'll leave a link for that below as well. I have the first of a series of lessons tangling in Procreate on Skillshare. Now if you click on the link below, you can get 2 months free membership, which gives you unlimited access to all the lessons on there. There's some great things that you can learn. I also use this design in Vistaprint for my business cards and a mouse pad. If you enjoyed that video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos, and if you'd like a step out to the flower pattern, check it out on my website tracyannewilkinson.com. I'll provide a link to that below this video. And until next week, stay safe. Bye for now. You can watch more of my videos by clicking on the links on the screen, and don't forget, press that subscribe button.